Clyde Clark, and then Kerry Bigelow.
Thank you, counsel, for letting me speak. As of us being terminated and stuff, I think as far as this right here, this has been one of the most calculus, premeditated, unjust firing. Lifelong resident in here in Chapel Hill. What kind of message does that send to the North Side community that a person without due process, with all these ghost witnesses, where's all these great witnesses that they have and stuff? No due process, no nothing. Treated like a common criminal in your own hometown. The stress and the burden is all on you, all on us to prove we've done nothing wrong. We only done what we saw was right, to speak out on wrongs and stuff. If any investigation should be, it should be on management, premeditated, calculating.
Thank you.
And the thing, Mayor and Councilman, the thing about this right here, if it was done right, if we could see our accusers, all these accusers, the old syndrome, the angry black man, the investigation of CIA, they the one that started up all this stuff. They're the ones that started up all the racism and stuff. And it's time for the mayor to be the mayor and the council to be the council, if they're going to be the council for the haves or the have-nots. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Mr. Bigelow, then in Gaza, Laughing House.
First of all, I give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is first in my life. Blessed is the man who is persecuted for righteousness' sake. I'm not only here in behalf of Clyde Clark, but I'm here in behalf of the whole state of North Carolina workers. Dr. King declared that Negroes must maintain dignity and self-respect with a history of 244 years of slavery and a century of segregation. Dr. King realized that it was easy for many Negroes to feel that they did not belong or were not significant. He said, let no force, no power, no social system cause you to feel that you are inferior. Don't lose your sense of somebodyness accepting a place white assigned to them. A secret political associative under the leadership of William Sanders' class of 1854, which became known as the Ku Klux Klan. This terrorist organization was simple. They tried to make sure that political structures were not challenged by newly free citizens of color. The Klan terrorist message was clear. We were to remain in our place. And CAI is the modern-day Ku Klux Klan. On October 17, 2010, I submitted a grievance with Mr. Clyde as my representative on Larry Strout, the solid waste supervisor, for ignoring OSHA violation safety concerns, and we also assist Kenneth Morris submitted a follow-up grievance, and I was his representative on the same day. And Mr. Clark made clear to Richard Terrell, operations manager, that if he was not put on the new route management had assigned him, that he would file another grievance by Monday, October 20, 2010. When Mr. Clark and I returned to work on Monday morning, October 20, 2010, we were put on investigative leave and terminated on October 29, 2010. Lance Norris, public worker director, terminated us on the findings of CAI, modern-day Ku Klux Klan. It took 20 years legal struggle by African-American lawyers Charles Hamilton Houston and Thurgood Marshall to end segregation of public schools in America, which resulted in the U.S. Supreme Court 1954. Landmark ruling Brown versus the Board of Education. The same year the Supreme Court declared separate but equal was unconstitutional, started a social earthquake in every institution of white learning in the South. But when the all-white legislation in 1959 prohibited collective bargaining for all public workers, the law we call Jim Crow 95-98 has provided legal cover for the town of Chapel Hill to beat back these vulnerable efforts. Now, standing here 50 years later, 2010, the people that is in management of the town of Chapel Hill, message is clear. Jim Crow 95 has provided legal cover for the whole state of North Carolina to abuse their public workers, even if they have to pay $200 an hour. Chapel Hill need to be about the right business and get on the right track, on the right side of history.
Thank you, Mr. Bigelow.